Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube? Back up in it one more time. It's your boy, Antonio, you know what I'm saying? From the ENT shop. Thank you for stopping by. Again, here we focus on faith, facts, and honest reactions. You know what I'm saying? Just that simple. So I'm already hitting with it. Today I want to do a topic on believing in yourself. Stop worrying about what other people think. A lot of people have the tendency of doing this where they put the opinions of other over their own. And I can see why, because, a lot of people lean more into the, trying to keep up with the Joneses, and never been that dude. Never been that. I've always been the type of person, I can kind of walk to the beat of my own drum. And, I was born by myself. If he felt I needed a twin, he would have sent me one. So, therefore I can stand by myself. You know what I'm saying? That's simple. I don't got no way of putting it, And, it be, a little hard to watch people live that way. Cause, you're not really living for you. You're living for what others think of you. And that's a horrible way to live, because just say the people that you hold in high regards or whatever, you following their opinion about you. And it's crazy to even talk about, because I don't see people like that, but I see people actually go through that, and I hate it for them. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, I know you wasn't raised to believe in you, and for two, confidence is something that you build over time. It's not like you can get it all in one day. You have to, it's a continuous process to work at. And I know growing up, it was built, you know what I'm saying, every day, going out there on the block with my boys, man. And you know what I'm saying, from playing football, basketball, running track, dude. We ran track in the hood. We had the stick, one time we doing relay races, everything, and just a little bit every day. Even when you lost, you learn from what you lost. You learn in them losses. And I'm just saying, that stuff you have to, it's a building. You know what I'm saying? It's not just you wake up one day, you come. Don't get me wrong, you got some folks out there that are that blessed. But for the average Joe, it's work. And work is not a bad thing. Again, I'm gonna continue to say that, because without work, you know what I'm saying, everything is pointless. You feel me? You have to put in work if you want to get any success out of life. It's worth putting in the work. Quit always think somebody got to hand you something or hand out. No, you're not gonna. Even if, just say somebody give it to you, they hand you what you want. Now what? 9 times out of 10, you're gonna lose it, gonna misuse it, and abuse it, because you didn't work for it. You didn't put no time, no effort in. So most of the time, you're not gonna care about it like that. You're not gonna nurture it. You're not gonna make sure it's sustained. You're not gonna make sure it goes the distance, because they handed it to you. It was given to you too easy. You didn't have to achieve anything. You didn't go through nothing. You didn't put no blood, sweat, or tears in it. So with that being said,
never watch what somebody else does. It does not matter. Bernie Mac got to do a thing.
So what did you think? What was your ultimate goal? What did you want to do?
To be the best.
To be the best.
Within myself.
Uh-huh.
I'm not in competition with anybody.
So you didn't care what form that took?
No, I don't care what people say. Mm-hmm. I think if you focus on being the best within yourself, all that stuff will come. Right. I hear people say, get your money on, get your money on. I hate that. And that's your motivation. If you do well, the money will come.
Like Bernie said, you do well, the money will come, man. And money is a tool. Don't get me wrong, it's a very useful tool, but it's a tool nonetheless. And some people have all the money in the world and so still miserable, because, like what he was saying, if that's your motivation, you ain't gonna go very far, because you can cut corners and you'll get money doing all the wrong things. And for the lack of a better word, you actually will not be the best at heart, because most folk who cut corners in that sense, trust me, they have to do some degrading stuff. I'm just saying, like, I couldn't tell you because I don't swing that way. I mean, I don't mind putting in the work because I know working will pay off. And there are some people who don't mind cutting corners, you know what I'm saying, that don't mind getting that hand up, which it's okay for somebody to help you, you know, reach back and give you a hand up. Just don't always be looking for a handout, you know what I'm saying, and actually want to work for some stuff, meaning you don't have to always look for somebody to try to help you. So most times, go ahead and help yourself. And people actually see that and will, like, you know, they'll put hey, if people see you trying to get it, I promise you, hey, God will send them your way. You don't have to always look for that, because it's not worth it once you get it, because it was too easy to be got. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, you are not going to appreciate it. I'm here to tell you, because I've seen it too many times. And I used to want to get it like that, but I saw how many folks it don't work out for. You know what I'm saying? And I be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of folk get it. A lot of folk get it real easy out here, and don't even know how good they got it. And they take advantage of that. You know, like I said, because they never work for it. It means so less, so little to them, and hey, that's how it works. You know, and anything worth having, man, is worth working for. Much of my video.
You're scared to post because people are watching? They are. They are. They watch your every move. And it's not because they're nosy. It's because they're hoping you will never be more than them. They sit in their boring job, in their dead ass relationship, in their same four walls, scrolling and watching and hoping that you'll stay exactly where you are, because your growth would expose their lack of it. They don't even have to wish for you to fail. They just hope you never rise. And every time you stay quiet, every time you don't post, you hand them that satisfaction on a silver platter. You tell yourself you're avoiding embarrassment. No, you're avoiding progress. Every time you hold back, you're not protecting your reputation. You are sacrificing your future. You are giving away opportunities and money and freedom just so people stuck in their own small lives can feel comfortable. And for what? Their opinion doesn't pay your rent. Their comfort doesn't cover your mortgage. But your silence? Oh, that's costing you everything, friend. So here's what I want you to do. The next time you're about to overthink posting, picture that one face you're afraid of seeing it. Your cousin, your coworker, your ex, and post it because of them. Make them your trigger, not your excuse. Every single time you post, it becomes proof that you are choosing your future over their comfort. Watch how fast your power shifts when you stop hiding and start letting them watch you rise. So yeah, let them watch. Stop handing them free wins. Post. Show up. Fail out loud if you have to. Because the only joke here is that you've been hiding your whole life from people who never had the guts to be seen in the first place. Success is the best revenge. Hope that helps.
All right. I like that. She said, if it's somebody who you're scared to post in front of, or you feel they're going to judge you, going to have their opinion, she said, do it despite of them. Like, use them as the motivation. Like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because your biggest fear is, if you tackle it, it's no longer a fear. You know? And so at that point, now you can just kind of hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? What you was called to do. Once you get that one fear out the way, you know, you can just move forward. And, like, that was dope how she broke that down, because, like, it ties back into the word poor, which I was telling you, POOR, the acronym. People overlook opportunities repeatedly. And people overlook opportunities repeatedly because they might be scared of what other people may think of them, or scared to try, scared of failure. You know what I'm saying? Which I told you. That's how you stay poor, because you're scared to try. You're scared to tap into the true essence of yourself. Like, dude, you've been called for something. I can't tell you what. All I can tell you is try. If you fail, that don't mean stop trying. You continue to try. You're supposed to fail upward. Meaning every time you fail, you're supposed to learn something. Every time you fail, you're supposed to learn something. And you're supposed to take something out of what you learned and make that you know, your building block on the next time you try. You know what I'm saying? And dude, like, we so quick to let others hold us down from stuff that, you know we destined to do and destined to be. It's crazy how, you know, how fearful we are of other people's opinions. Like, let that go. It's holding you back. Like, that's holding you back from being a great person, man, or doing some great things out here in life, and too busy worried about what the other folk care about. You know what I'm saying? What other folk think of us. And come on, half time they ain't got no motivation. And then look who we tying our success to. Somebody who ain't trying to do nothing in life. Nothing. Like, we scared to move in front of folks who scared to even do anything other than the basic norms, which is like just getting by. That's who you scared of? Like, the people who just getting by? Like, the ones who like to hang out on the block and, you know what I'm saying, like, drink and smoke and do all this nonsense. Ain't trying to build nothing in life. Ain't trying to be nothing in life. And this who opinion matters most to you. That's crazy.
So I got to tell y'all this. Not long ago, a pastor comes up to me and he began to give me his assessment of me and tell me his thoughts of me. And it all boiled down to the fact that he really didn't like me. So I chuckled. I laughed a little bit. Now, you got to know me. I'm from the hood. And I was laughing because I was trying not to give him a verbal assault. Those of you who are from the hood, you know what a verbal assault is. And I used to be able to give out good ones, right? So I laughed a little bit and he got offended. He said, "Why are you laughing?" I said, "Well, the reason I'm laughing is because I cannot in my mind orchestrate words accurate enough or strong enough to express to you how much I really don't care." He got offended because I laughed. I said, "Now, I'm not saying I don't care how people feel about me, because that's arrogant. I do care how people feel about me. But I am saying I don't care how you feel about me." Now, let me tell you why. Because you've never paid a bill for me. You've never been a source of encouragement for me. You've never supported anything I've ever done. As a matter of fact, I can't think of one conversation I've ever held with you that even ignited thought in me. And it blows my mind that you would think that my emotional pendulum would swing based on your opinion of me. Child, please. Listen. I don't care how you feel about me. At the end of the day, it's about what God says about me and how I see myself. And the Bible says, "Blessed are you when men shall revile you and say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake." Now listen, you have a right to your opinion about me, and I have a right not to care.
Like he said, you know, you have a right not to care. You know what I'm saying? So stop giving them that power over you, dude. You should have control over yourself. I told you that. Only person control you is you. Like, stop giving people power over you. And especially for folk, giving folk who power over you that, man, that like out here, like they don't seek to help society in no shape or form. And them the folks you care about opinion. Come on, man. Stop it. Build it up. Grow up. You know what I'm saying? That's child stuff. That's like some mean girl stuff and stuff out of high school. You know what I'm saying? You care about what folk think about you. Come on, man. Grow up. Be an adult. Let's move on. But I like that. Then trip out about it. He was talking about the pastor. You know what I'm saying? That was hating on him. So, like, it don't really matter who was who. Because I'm telling you, pastor, like, from, I can't say top and bottom. Just because he's a pastor don't mean he's at the top. But, you know, he was supposed to be from the cloth or whatever. But come on, we still human at the end of the day. And all humans are flawed. So why worry about what one thing about you? Trust me, they just as messed up as you are. And for you to actually give somebody that much power, it's crazy. I want you to know, it's crazy. I don't know how y'all do it. Like, I stopped caring about what people think so long ago. I'm talking when I was a kid. I'm saying for real, like, man, let's go.
You are not going to get anywhere in this world. You're not going to get anywhere financially, spiritually, socially, or otherwise until you get to that point where you don't give a damn about what other people think about you.
Stop caring what people think, man. Your opinion matters most. Even to family. You know, cause family, hey, they can be the main one let you down most time. Cause you feel like they family and you feel like they supposed to be there because they, you know, by y'all sharing blood, like y'all supposed to have an interest. Like y'all supposed to care about one another. But they'll be the ones let you down the most. Sorry to say, but they do. I still love them anyway, you know what I'm saying? But I still focus on me. I don't let nobody else, you know, my outcome is my outcome is my stride. You know what I'm saying? What I want to see, I get up and make that happen. Would I love help from fam? Yes, absolutely. But they ain't got my vision. They ain't gonna have my hustle. They ain't gonna see where I'm trying to go. I'm gonna look real crazy to them because I'm trying to do something that ain't never been done in my family. So I have to move different for, you know, to be great. To achieve greatness, man, or to attain the unattainable, you got to start moving a little different, man, than how you moved before, because it never worked, you know, when you was moving normally like everybody else. So to actually attain some kind of greatness, you gotta switch gears. That's why I say you always have folks around you that's smarter than you. Like I tell you, unless you already at your finish line, you don't want to be the smartest person in the room. And, you know, now you got some good folk around you that can help you raise your elevation. Like, come on now, you can care about what they think. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to learn what they know. And you want to get, you know what I'm saying, get where they at. You trying to grow. But folks beneath you, or folks that ain't trying to do what you trying to do, hey, don't worry about them opinions, man. Because I promise you, once you get where you going, they gonna be the main one trying to come back around, act like they been there. What's up, my boy? What's up? What's up, my guys? You good? You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it moving. I mean, you ain't gotta be funny, acting nothing, but you know, they can see the vision. And I'm not saying like hold it over their head or nothing like that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you have to remove yourself from circumstances, man, to achieve circumstances. Yeah, I like that. Remove yourself from certain circumstances to achieve circumstances. Boom. What else we got?
No one wins with money until they decide they don't care what other people think. That's it.
Just that simple. It ain't no long, drawn out story. No, it's one punchline. So you stop caring what other people think and put the work in, I promise you, it ain't gonna come like, well, you know, different strokes for different folks. Some stuff happen instantly. Some folks take a little time, but then the ones that take a little time, it might need it. You know what I'm saying? Because remember I told you, God don't reward laziness. You know what I'm saying? Like, he want to see you put the work in. He want to be able to trust what he give you is going to be a sustain. And he want to make sure that when you get it, you know how to hold on to it. And you ain't going to drop the ball as soon as they give it to you. Just how that work.
People that are doing shit are too busy to talk shit. So next time somebody's talking some shit, just step back and realize they ain't doing shit. Because if they were doing shit, they wouldn't have time to talk shit. It's just that simple.
Alright, I broke that down. If you're doing shit, you ain't got time to talk shit. But the ones who got a whole bunch of time to talk it, it's a good chance they ain't doing it. So, and then them the folks who you worried about, like, come on, stop it. I told you, acting like a little kid right now, grow up. You worry about folks that ain't doing shit because you doing. Boy, hey, get your mind right. You control you. Look at me. You control you. Alright? Let's get it.
From now on, whenever you bring on a new person, put them through this exercise. If they will not go through this exercise, do not waste a minute of your time with them, because they will never be successful if they won't follow your guidance. Here's the exercise. Take a clean sheet of paper and write down goals and today's date, and then write down 10 goals that you would like to accomplish in the next 12 months, and write them in the present tense. I earn, I achieve, I weigh, I drive such and such a car, I own. And then you take this list of 10 and you say, if I had a magic wand, and I could wave this magic wand, and I could have any one goal on my list within 24 hours, which one goal would have the greatest positive impact on my life? And usually this will jump out at you. Put a circle around that goal. And that's a goal you transfer to a clean sheet of paper, and then you follow the 7 steps. Write it down, set a deadline, make a list of everything you have to do to accomplish it, organize the list into a checklist, take action, and then do something every day. If you'll just do this, nothing can stop you but yourself.
Nothing can stop you but yourself. That's a cool little way to actually focus on your goals. You said write down 10 of them and go back and circle them, and then like pick which one that you want to do the most, and take that one, write on a new piece of paper, and then focus on that one. I could do with this video. I might do that myself. I'm just saying, because like, you know, at the end of the day, you focus on that and you put that drive and you lock in and you go ahead and do a little research and find out what you need to do to obtain said goal. And hey, you look up and you put your head down to work. For you know, it'll be time to look up, and then you might look up and be where you want to be. And then guess what? I wasn't focused on what nobody cared because I was too focused on the goal. Like, I think that's how they work. Like, lock in on the goal. You ain't got to worry about folks. You know what I'm saying? I think you have too much time on your hand when you think about what other folks thinking anyway. Because if you're really working, ain't no time for what nobody else thinking. My opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I know I don't be, hey, I can teach y'all how to not care about what folks think. For real. I care less what folk think. As long as God is approval, it's good. My wife and kids, hey, and the rest of them can fall at the wayside. You hear me? I got the people I'm trying to impress, I got them in mind. And it ain't nobody that ain't important to me, man. I'm just saying. I told you I love everybody. But I'm not just really a big fan of people, so you know. So I'm hard to please anyhow. But, you know, that's just me. But, you know, I want to stop right there, man, because like I said, this is a good little talking point, and it was a good little topic. I'm sorry about that. And I liked it because, like I said, we do need to stop worrying about what other folks think of us and put all that time and effort that you're wasting into other people and put it into yourself, because, like, at the end of the day, only you know where you want to go. And don't worry about what other folk care. I mean, what they thinking. Like, that's so irrelevant. And, like, I be telling folks, that's wasted time you cannot get back. But guess what? While you think they thinking about you, what if they not? They pretty much living rent free in your head because you worried about if they thinking about you, and that's time you wasted when you could be putting that time into yourself, trying to get close to your goal. But you worry about somebody else. Grow up. That's what I'm saying. Grow up, man. I told you this. We was children wanting to be adults. Now we're adults acting like children. Grow up. Men be men. Women be women. Stop all this back and forth, gossiping, arguing. It's God don't like gossiping. You know what I'm saying? It's almost work. It's a sin. I mean, I have to look that up for y'all, but I know it's a sin. Remember to sit there and talk about folk and worry about folk, and should be putting all the time into yourself. I'm gonna have to do some little research on that, because I remember hearing about that. Well, he really don't. He hate gospel, talk about others. It's not a good thing. I thank y'all for coming by. You know what I'm saying? Stopping to the ENT shop, where I tell you we focus on facts, faith, and honest reactions. It's your boy Antonio. Like I said, holler back at me. Until we meet again. Peace.
From the first hello to the last farewell, welcome to the shop. Come on in and stay, where the world feels a little brighter today. Take a look around, let your worries drop. You belong right here. Welcome to the shop.